In the deepest recesses of our minds, where shadows play and uncertainty reigns, lies an ancient philosophy that lights the way to clarity and inner strength: Stoicism. This philosophy, cherished by the great Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, offers timeless insights on navigating the maze of our thoughts and emotions. Join me, fellow seekers of truth, as we set off on a journey of self-discovery and learn the art of clear thinking. Your feedback is invaluable to us. Please like the video, share your reflections on the parts that struck a chord with you, and subscribe if you're new here. Dive deeper into Stoic mastery with each video. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Embrace the impermanence of life. As Abraham Lincoln said, "It's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years." Dear seeker of wisdom, time, like a swift river, carries us along, reminding us of the impermanence that touches every aspect of existence. Life, in all its beauty and complexity, is a fleeting flame that casts light on our souls. To embrace life's impermanence is to recognize the transient nature of all things and find solace in the ebb and flow of the universe. We often get caught in a web of attachments, clinging to people, possessions, and situations, seeking stability in an inherently unstable world. Yet Stoic teachings remind us that attachment breeds suffering. By acknowledging the impermanence of everything, we free ourselves from the chains of attachment and find liberation in the present moment. Imagine, dear friend, living each day as if it were our last, knowing time is a finite resource. How would our view of life change? How would our priorities shift? Instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about an uncertain future, we would treasure each moment, embracing the fleeting nature of life and filling each day with purpose, gratitude, and love. Stoicism encourages us to appreciate the present moment deeply, for it is in the now that we find true contentment. By letting go of attachments to the past and future, we open ourselves to the richness of the present. Every breath becomes a reminder of our mortality, urging us to seize the opportunities before us and live fully despite life's impermanence. Embracing impermanence doesn't mean ignoring the future or denying change. It calls us to recognize that everything undergoes the natural cycle of birth, growth, decay, and transformation. Just as seasons change and tides ebb and flow, so do our lives. By accepting this truth, we can face inevitable changes with grace and resilience. Dear seeker, let us pause and reflect on the impermanence around us, the fleeting moments of joy, the passing storms of sorrow, and the ever-changing landscapes of our lives. Embrace the impermanence of all things, for it is through this acceptance that we find the freedom to live authentically, cherish the present, and savor the beauty in every fleeting moment. Remember, it is not the length of our years that matters, but the depth and richness of life we infuse into each moment. Let us embark on this journey together, embracing life's impermanence and finding solace in the eternal dance of existence. May your heart be filled with tranquility as you walk the path of Stoic wisdom. Lesson 2. Cultivate inner resilience. Epicurus said, "The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it." Dear seeker of strength, in life's crucible, we often face trials that test our very being. In these moments of adversity, we have the chance to cultivate inner resilience, to rise above challenges and emerge as beings of strength and fortitude. Stoicism teaches us to see obstacles not as insurmountable barriers, but as steps on the path to personal growth. Just as a blacksmith uses a forge to shape raw metal into a powerful weapon, so too can we use adversity to temper our character and build resilience. When difficulties arise, it's natural to feel overwhelmed. However, Stoic teachings remind us that our power lies not in controlling external events, but in how we respond to them. By adopting a mindset of inner resilience, we can face challenges with grace and steadfastness. Picture a mighty oak tree, deeply rooted, weathering storms and winds that threaten to uproot it. The tree does not resist the forces of nature, but bends and sways, adapting to the changing winds. Likewise, we must develop the ability to adapt and remain steadfast in adversity. To cultivate inner resilience, we must first see difficulties not as threats, but as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Embrace challenges as catalysts for personal development and transformation. In adversity, maintain an unyielding spirit, a resolute determination to confront obstacles head-on. Remember, it is not the absence of challenges that defines our character, but how we navigate them. Cultivate the courage to face adversity with unwavering resolve, knowing that true strength is found through overcoming obstacles. Resilience is not an innate trait, but a skill developed through practice. Just as a muscle grows stronger with exercise, so too can our inner resilience be built through consistent effort. Stoicism teaches us to embrace discomfort and see setbacks as growth opportunities. Each obstacle is an invitation to build resilience and expand our capacity to endure life's storms. Dear seeker, as you walk the path of inner resilience, remember that difficulties are not to be feared, but embraced as opportunities for growth. Face challenges, knowing that they offer the chance to forge yourself into a being of strength and resilience. May your inner resilience shine, lighting your journey and inspiring others to face their challenges with grace and determination. Lesson 3. Embrace the power of acceptance. Epictetus taught, "Remember, it is not enough to be hit or insulted to be harmed. You must believe that you are being harmed." Dear seeker of tranquility, Stoicism reminds us that true power lies not in external circumstances, but in our internal responses. It is through acceptance that we unlock inner peace and serenity. Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher, points out that harm does not stem from others' actions but from our judgments and perceptions. It is our beliefs about a situation that either burden us with suffering or free us from it. The power of acceptance lies in our control over our internal world, even when external events are beyond our influence. We may face insults, setbacks, or unfortunate events, but our response to these determines their impact on our well-being. By embracing acceptance, we shift our focus from trying to control the uncontrollable to mastering our own minds. We learn to detach from destructive emotions like anger and resentment and choose to respond with equanimity and calm. Acceptance is not passive resignation. It is a conscious choice to acknowledge reality as it is and respond with wisdom and virtue. We recognize that we cannot change the past or control every future aspect. Our power lies in the present moment and our ability to choose how we interpret and react to events. When faced with adversity, pause and examine your thoughts and judgments. Ask yourself if you are perceiving harm where none exists. By challenging your beliefs and reframing your perspective, you can free yourself from unnecessary suffering. Embracing acceptance does not mean indifference. It allows us to approach life's challenges with a clear mind. By releasing attachment to outcomes and surrendering to life's natural flow, we become more present and resilient. Dear seeker, as you embrace the power of acceptance, remember that harm arises not from events themselves, but from our interpretations and reactions. Cultivate a mindset of acceptance, responding to life's challenges with clarity and inner peace. May your journey of acceptance lead to a place of tranquility and wisdom. Lesson 4. Practice mindful awareness. Marcus Aurelius said, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Dear seeker of wisdom, in our chaotic world, it's easy to get lost in distractions and illusions. Stoicism calls us to practice mindful awareness, cultivating a state of heightened consciousness and detached observation. By stepping back from our thoughts and emotions, we gain clarity, discerning truth from opinion, and find tranquility amidst life's turbulence. Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, reminds us that our perceptions are not infallible. What we hear and see is colored by our perspectives, influenced by beliefs, biases, and experiences. Recognizing this, we understand that our subjective interpretations shape our world. Mindful awareness involves observing our mental landscape with calm detachment, stepping back from the constant flow of thoughts and emotions to gain deeper understanding. Through mindful awareness, we untangle the web of opinions clouding our perception, question assumptions, and separate truth from illusion. Imagine a calm lake reflecting the world around it, unaffected by surface ripples. Similarly, we can cultivate a mind that observes without being consumed. Practicing mindful awareness allows us to detach from our thoughts and emotions, creating space for clarity and serenity. Mindful awareness is not about suppressing thoughts or emotions, but exploring our inner landscape with compassion. By bringing attention to the present moment, we fully experience and accept our emotions, developing the ability to respond skillfully and virtuously to life's challenges. Dear seeker, as you walk the path of mindful awareness, remember that it requires patience, self-compassion, and perseverance. Be kind to yourself as you explore your consciousness, cultivating the ability to observe without judgment. May your journey of mindful awareness lead to clarity, discernment, and serenity. Lesson 5. Nurture virtue within. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Dear seeker of virtue, Stoicism teaches that true happiness is found not in external possessions or fleeting pleasures, but in nurturing virtue, the development of qualities that align us with the universe's natural order. Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, reminds us that the quality of our thoughts shapes our happiness. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on philosophy, personal growth, and living wisely.